Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. This is DTRS session, Daily Takkar Rapid Series. What we are doing in this session, we are daily discussing 10 quality MCQs based on today's current affairs. This is class 55. We have reached to class 55. That means almost we have discussed more than 500 MCQs in last one and a half month, or we can say last 2 months. But before that, before prelims 2023 also, we have covered up to 5-6 months current affairs, like on daily basis 10 MCQs have been discussed. If you want to see the previous session, there is separate playlist of DTRS Takkar Rapid session and you can watch those sessions. Also the detailed explanation is attached in the description of those videos. The PDF is attached, you can download that and read the detailed description explanations also. The lead topic for today is motion of no confidence mentioned in the constitution? Yes, no confidence motion is in news. It is adopted in the Lok Sabha and that's why it is in news. So let's cover the basics of this and then we'll discuss the remaining 9 MCQs on 9 topics. But before discussing all these 10 MCQs, let's discuss today's quotation. Daily we are discussing one quotation and it is helping you in essay and ethics mains examination preparation, we can say. Now today's quotation is related to parenting, or we can say that how parents as a social actor help in socialization of the children, which is very important, we can say that process. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them. ठीक है, those और they में फर्क किया हुआ है इन्होंने. Those parents who educate the children well and they who produce them simply. Why those who educate children well are to be honored? For these only give them birth. That means these people who produce them. For these only give them life. Those, ये जो those बोल रहे हैं, those are art of living well. Those, the art of living well. So that means those parents who educate them, those parents who educate the children, they are basically good values. They are imparting good values in them through the process of socialization. When we talk about process of socialization of the children especially, the prominent actors are parents, mother, father, and thereafter the school teachers, thereafter the other social actors including religion and all these religious institutions, including government institutions. Now the parents play important role because in initial years the child spends most of the time in the vicinity of the parents. The children are basically continuously observing their parents. So observational learning, one of the method of socialization, and that's why parent, we can say that have different kinds of method to inculcate good values. For example, in front of child, the parents start speaking with respect with each other. They try to talk in a respectful manner. They do not show the anger, and they try to inculcate such kind of values through observation, because child is observing, trying to learn through observation how parents are behaving in certain situation, and that child is learning from parents in this manner. Then also parents play important role in inculcating good values through reward and punishment. Like parents try to reward the good behavior and punish the bad behavior, and this is how reinforcement of good values through reward and deterrence of, let's say, having bad values through punishment. Okay, so in this manner, they are actually helping these children when they grow up to live well, art of living well. So when they grow, they have good value system and their attitude is positive attitude towards life, towards other people, and along with that, there is building of strong character among them. This is how we should understand the meaning here. Those parents, when we say simply they are giving birth to the children, but thereafter they are not caring about what they will have they will be as a person in future. So we can say they are not honor worthy, or we can say that praiseworthy, as compared to these parents who try to inculcate good values among the children. Understood? So in that manner, because in our ethics paper we have separate one syllabus topic, role of parents in inculcating human values. So that part, this is very good quotation in that manner. Okay. So these are today's topics, and let's discuss one by one the MCQs on these topics. The first MCQ. Okay. Yes, we have also changed the pattern of PPT here. Why? Because students were facing a little bit problem, dark color se thoda sa issue tha, and that's why we have changed here light color, and we hope that now the video quality is good and you are following this on daily basis. The efforts here is that you get benefit out of these videos. It helps in your preparation of prelims examination. No confidence motion, yes, it is being discussed in Lok Sabha, and that's why it is in news. The first statement about it, formal proposal for no confidence motion is moved in Lok Sabha under the rules of procedure and conduct of business in Lok Sabha. Now, the lead topic we talked about is that whether this no confidence motion is mentioned or defined in the constitution. There was this MCQ in the past, 2014. There is no mention of in the Constitution of India. From this, we have chosen that topic. PYQ is the important, we can say that, I would say anchor. Okay. Why I am saying anchor? Because when the ship is having no direction, the anchor is put in the, we can say, sea, and to hold on to, we can say that ship instead of going in other direction. That's why we are telling you when we prepare in the right direction, that means most important aspect is PYQ here. Now, yes, no confidence motion is not mentioned or defined in the constitution, rather it is mentioned in rules of procedure and conduct of business in Lok Sabha. Now, this is derived from the particular provision, we can say, or motivated from particular provision under Article 75 of Indian Constitution, which talks about collective responsibility. Collective responsibility, that means Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha, and this is how the democracy principle or the accountability principle in the democracy, this aspect. And from that manner, this no confidence motion is mentioned here. Those, we can say, Council of Ministers, when it is able to have the confidence of the floor of Lok Sabha, then only they can be in that position or simply be in the government. Otherwise, the government fails, or we can say they have to resign. This is what we can say no confidence motion, and no confidence motion can be, we can say that submitted by any of the member of Lok Sabha. The motion needs to be supported by 50 members. At least 50 members. Okay, so first statement is correct here. So far, more than 50 no confidence motions have been admitted in the lower house. Not 50, less than 25 itself. Okay, less than 25, it's around 23 to 24 exact number if you want to know. It is given in the Hindu newspaper. एक टॉप पे एक चार्ट दिया गया है, देखिए आज के न्यूज़पेपर में, वहाँ पे सारे फैक्ट्स मेंशन किए कौन से गवर्नमेंट के टाइम पे. Like for example, Indira Gandhi government had faced almost around 15 such no confidence motions during her tenure as a prime minister. Okay, so such kind of facts are mentioned there. Although UPSC may not ask such peculiar facts, but we never say, we cannot expect, we can say what UPSC can do related to such kind of topics. Now, highest number of no confidence motions were brought against the Morarji Desai led Janata government. Now, this is not correct. Okay, so highest number Indira Gandhi government, we can say. So here both statements, second and third, is incorrect. Only one is the correct answer. Remember this. We can expect such question, and when this particular, yes, of course, no confidence motion can be only initiated in Lok Sabha and not Rajya Sabha. Why? Because yes, they are directly elected people and simply we can say directly accountable to the people. That's why Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha, indirectly elected members are there. Other thing related to this is that once the voting is done, and if suppose no confidence motion receives majority of the votes and it is passed by the majority, then Council of Ministers has to resign. Till the date, such kind of thing has not happened. Once Janata government, Morarji Desai had already resigned, we can say, before voting for no confidence motion. Fine. Second question, it is related to, we can say, FRBM Act and the rules under this Act. Okay, recently the government had said that we are not able to submit the medium term fiscal policy statement as per the mandate of this FRBM, Fiscal Responsibility and Budgetary Management 2003, this particular law, and under rules under that particular law. Yes, so what are the fiscal indicators that are mentioned under this particular statements? This is what we are asking here. Revenue deficit as percentage of GDP, fiscal deficit as percentage of GDP, tax revenue as percentage of GDP, total outstanding liabilities as percentage of GDP. Now, all these shows some of the data related to revenue and the liabilities of the government. So we can use some logic and take risk in such kind of question that all of these are or might be the part of that statement. So we can say D is the correct answer here. All of these are part of this policy statements. We are aware that let's say there are 3 such documents are to be submitted under FRB. One of them is this medium term fiscal policy. Okay? Fine. Okay. All right. Yes. So with reference to Quit India movement. Yes. So Quit India movement is in news. Yes, of course, we are celebrating. We can say that 9th August was 1942. 9th August 1942, the start of Quit India movement, and that's why the question is asked here. The slogan Quit India movement was coined by Mahatma Gandhi. No, this is not correct. Right. He did not coin the term, although we can say he led Quit India movement for a moment, but one should know that the term was coined by Yusuf Meher Ali. Okay, this Quit India movement or Quit India was the term used or coined by Yusuf Meher Ali. He was socialist and we can say that unionist. He also coined the term Simon Go Back. Okay, Simon Commission protest during that time. Okay, so this is incorrect. During the movement, parallel governments were set up in Balia, Uttar Pradesh, Satara, in Maharashtra, Tamluk and Talcher, Odisha region, we can say, provide alternative parallel government for Indians. This is correct statement. 2 only is the correct answer regarding Quit India, this particular. Remember the name Yusuf Meher Ali. Okay, fine. Let's talk about recently news in the context of which organization? Yes, it was in news in the context of Interpol. Yes, Interpol Global Academy Network. Recently, India's CBI Academy became part of this network. There are total now 10 such academies in that network. CBI Academy became the 10th such network, let's say academy. CBI Academy, where it is located? Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh. It is used, the academy is, we can say that very important for training of CBI personnel, professionals. Correct answer here. Right? So in India, CBI is also nodal agency for coordination with Interpol. We are aware about that? Right. Okay. Now consider the following statements about NDPS Act 1985. Okay, so Narcotic Drugs and Psychoactive Substances Act. It is the main legislation that deals with the drugs and their trafficking. We know that this is true. Most of the provisions related to drugs and their trafficking, their abuse, it is mentioned in this article, particular act only. Now, all the offences under this act are non-bailable. That is true. Second is also correct. Now, Central Bureau of Narcotics is the nodal agency for implementation of this act. This is not correct. Narcotics Control Bureau, that is, we can say, nodal agency under Ministry of Home Affairs, Central Law Enforcement Agency, which is nodal agency for implementation of this. Now, what is this? Central Bureau of Narcotics. It is under Ministry of Finance, and this is to regulate production of opium in the country. and it checks any kind of illicit production of opium in the country. Central Bureau of Narcotics, it is different, it is under Ministry of Finance. NCB is under Ministry of Home Affairs, and that's why it is incorrect, and that's why B is the correct answer here. Fine? Okay. Namaste scheme is being implemented all urban local bodies in the country too. What is the aim here of this Namaste scheme? This is basically, so national action for, we can say, mechanization of sanitation ecosystem. So it is related to, we can say that eliminating manual scavenging. So ensure zero fatalities in sanitation work and eliminate manual scavenging and their rehabilitation. So it is being implemented by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Remember this. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Government agencies, it is developed by DRDO in coordination with NIC, National Informatics Center, okay, Defense Research and Development Organization. Yes, talking about its characteristics, comprehensive firewall that blocks unauthorized access, this is correct. Real-time intrusion detection system is there, that is true. Secure boot process that prevents malware infection, this is also true. A self-healing file system that can be automatically repair corrupted file, this is also true. See, this is the government initiative to provide alternative to whatever the operating system are at present. They are largely having monopolized nature, and that's why government is trying to provide alternative. We are seeing some malware attack, ransomware attacks, especially AIMS में जो attack हुआ था, and how they encrypted, and that's why repairing the corrupted file, this is also important. This particular operating system has been we can say that formulated, or we can say devised with the help of Ubuntu, which is freely available as a free resource for the operating system in public domain, and one should know the characteristics also, and we can expect such kind of question. D is the correct answer here. Okay. Okay, so this pomegranate variety was in news because of exports from India. Yes, this is true. This is native to India. Now, it is a good source of iron and vitamin B12. No, this is not correct. Rather, it is a good source of calcium and vitamin C. Okay. They are good source of antioxidants. This is correct, which can help in reducing cancer cells. This is not correct. Okay, antioxidants are helpful in, we can say that harmful effect of free radicals. It reduces harmful effect of free radicals inside our body. So cancer cell वाला नहीं है. Is the correct answer. Okay, answer. Fine. Now, which of the languages mentioned are not 8th schedule of Indian Constitution is having at present how many languages? 22 languages. And originally, how many languages were there? Originally, 14 languages were there. Few languages were added. At present, there are 22 languages. Among those 22 languages, which of these included in that? So, हमें थोड़ा सा confusion हो सकता है because these are local languages, right? Now, we can eliminate Tulu. We can say very local in we can say Goa and Karnataka, that region. So, but it is still there in 3 options. Now, let's talk about Manipuri. Manipuri हो सकता है, काफी बड़ा state है, and many people may be talking about in that particular language. Then Angi, that when we revise 22 languages from M. Laxmikant, Angika looks new, and C is the correct answer. Confused with Pali, but yes, Pali is also not part of this. C is the correct answer. Use such kind of logic. One can eliminate most of students know about this. 3 and 4 अगर eliminate get the answer. This elimination method has been useful in the past. Although 2023 prelims examination, such kind of elimination was not helpful. But we never know, UPSC may change the trend next year. Use that techniques in the examination. ठीक है? Yes. Last question is related to Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. It was in news because CAG report has criticized implementation of this particular scheme. Now, this is health insurance scheme by the government, and it aims to provide health cover 5 lakh per family per year for secondary and tertiary care hospitalization. Primary नहीं है, health insurance scheme, right? And it is largely for socio-economically backward classes. जो ACBC census जो हुआ था, तो उससे जो भी data है वो सारा use होता है. Initiative has been designed to meet the sustainable development goals. Yes, जो health sector से related जो भी sustainable development goals है. Yes, of course we can say that. It subsumed the existing Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana. That is also true, we can say here. Okay, so but the question command is finding incorrect statement, and that's why answer becomes D. So कभी कभी क्या होता है कि हमें सारा स्टेटमेंट इजी लगता है और हम ये कमांड वाला भूल जाते हैं, ठीक है, इनकरेक्ट वाला. सो ऐसा एग्जाम में नहीं होना देना. ओके, सो डी इज द MCQ. Okay, then let us stop. Fine, thank you.